With record temperatures supposed to be hitting us today and tomorrow. Picked the dogs up from kennels much earlier. I mean, it's 8:30 now, and there was a snap at each other in the car. I'm not sure who did what. That's so unusual. But although I'd got the windows, plenty of air in the car, it was hot for them. So they've come home now, and I've given them each a frozen marrowbone. So the important thing when you do this is, because she will quite happily push him off his, take it, and then bring it down to hers, you can see how he wants to choose a distance. We've talked about space. It is so important for them. They need space. And of course what I've got to do now is water the plants. But they're a good girl. They'll have a good old nag at that for I should imagine, till a couple of hours. And then of course the real heat will hit, and they'll be ready to stretch out in the house, in the shade, with the fans going. But the important thing is, whilst I was upset that they snapped at one another in the back of the car, but they were enclosed, close together, and it's hot already. But now they can really enjoy those. I buy them in bulk and I put them in the freezer. So yeah. The other thing I did when I got her home was give her a strip out, because her coat can be so dense, and people worry about the length of her coat. They say, why don't you shear her off, actually clip her back? It's not the length that's the problem, it's the density. And if anything, I would rather thin her coat out completely, but have some length, because that's how she looks. Having the Springers taught me that, to see their lovely flowing coat is gorgeous. Just remove all the density with thinning scissors. I haven't reduced to thinning scissors yet, but if it gets much hotter, well, I know it's going to get hot. If this happens again, I will certainly think of doing it. But that's one happy little dog, enjoying a frozen marrowbone. And him, in the shade. Plenty of water everywhere, and I hope I don't have to preach to convertis here. Please don't take them for walks. It's far too hot. If you think it's okay to take a dog for a walk, then the way to test it is to put a big heavy winter's coat on, or a fur coat, faux fur, and see if you want to go for a walk. I can tell you for now, I don't. So this is what, Monday the, I don't know what the date is, but I was away for the weekend with the family, and took up archery for the first time with the kids, and loved it. So that's another thing to do in the future. Yep. And the other thing I do is leave them alone to rest. It's hot.